round, especially. I mean, just tension. I guess talk about the fight overall, what you thought in that win.
Yeah, I mean, it was an absolute war. Israel Adesanya, I was saying this coming into this fight. I mean, this guy never turns down a fight. When it came time to fight Pereira, he was ready. Let's do it. I want to fight 3 times. I only want to fight the best. He lost. He was ready for an immediate rematch. I mean, this kid is, and people were asking, you know, in interviews leading up to this fight, you know, do you think he's messed up mentally and do you think he's in his head? And I did not think that, because listen, a lot of these guys, a lot of shit is talked in public, like, oh, I want this fight, and then behind the scenes, it's a whole nother ball game. Israel Adesanya is not that guy. Israel Adesanya will fight anybody, anywhere, anytime, and the guy likes to fight 3 times a year, even though he has the belt. You know, a lot of these guys get the belt and start making that really big money. I'll fight 2 times, then it goes down to 1 time, and you know how it goes. You've seen it, but not this kid. He's special. He's different.
Emphatic victory tonight. What do you think? I mean, a great rivalry between these two, right? It was a great storyline. Is there unfinished business now? Like, do they need to do it again to settle the UFC trilogy, or what are your thoughts?
Honestly, I think that Pereira probably moves to 205 after this fight. He's a monster. You know, I know that he still had like 2 pounds to cut leading up to. There was like an hour left of the weigh-in. So, and yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's moving to 205, but I would assume he is. You guys can ask him himself, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Co-main event, Gilbert Burns came into enemy territory, got an impressive win. He was here just before you and says, hey, I want to be the backup for the next title shot. In fact, he didn't say I want. He said I demand. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Normally you like attitudes like that.
I love that.
Do you put him in that position?
Yeah, I love that. Why not? Deal. You got a deal.
Gilbert got it done. And then I guess last thing, I want to ask you about Kevin Holland. I saw that he was talking to you. I mean, no surprise, he's talking to you during the fight, after the fight. But it just seemed like a weird week all around. You kind of didn't want us talking to him about other fights. Well, I guess what happened with Kevin Holland? What happened tonight?
Well, the reason I don't want you guys talking to him about other fights is, guys, we're fucking 2 days before a fight. He's not fighting Jorge Masvidal. Whatever they got into, whatever. First of all, it creates shit backstage and at the hotels. Right? When you guys ask them questions like that and they say something, we still got 2 days until the fight, and these guys run into each other backstage and everywhere else, and it's so disrespectful to their opponent. There's an opponent sitting up there that they're going to fight, and I just hate that shit. I get it. You want your fucking clicks or whatever it is you guys want to get, your little fucking moment that you can post, but I will fucking attack you if you do that. You know what I mean? It just causes a lot of bullshit backstage and at the hotel, and but you know, it's like the time the stuff went down with Diaz and all those guys, and Hamzat. You know, these guys have fucking 20, 30 guys backstage, and just that shit just can't happen here, and you guys can't instigate it.
What was he saying to you tonight?
Crazy shit. I mean, I don't know what he was saying. He was yelling at me, and I don't even know what he was saying. It was crazy. I don't know. You know, Trump looked at me and said, what's he talking about? I said, I don't know. Is he talking to me or talking to you? And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but yeah.